Onaji. No, it looks like you actually, it's for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 8:30. Well, I actually, I have your attorney's phone number if you want to, if you need, have you spoke to your attorney yet? Yeah, well, okay, well, it just says controlled substance. So, I mean, I have the attorney's number for tomorrow if you want to contact her. It's, tell me when you're ready. Yeah, yep. Her name is Rena Mitchell. INNA. Yep, and her phone number is 313-574-6670. All right. And just so you know, you have 2 other cases up tomorrow. They're misdemeanor cases for stalking and domestic violence. Those are going to actually need to be rescheduled. So if you want to reschedule those with me right now, I can. And it's just on, I'm sorry. Because the domestic violence prosecutor has her own docket on Tuesdays. And so this would go over to a different docket. Okay, so either I have January 11th at 9:10 in the morning, or I have January 25th at 9 o'clock in the morning. January 11th, okay, and that's going to be with Judge Green. So you're still at the 26597 Sunningdale Drive in Easter. And the phone number is 734-882-2133. Okay, so I will send you a notice on just those 2 cases for January 11th at 9:10 in the morning. Otherwise, we're on for tomorrow morning for the felony, the controlled substance. If you want to contact the attorney and discuss what needs to be done with her this morning. Okay, all right. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Judge Oakley's offices. Heather, how can I help you? I'm fine. How are you? Mhm. That's pretty funny because I'm like, I didn't speak to you yesterday, but I'm going over the docket now. And I checked it as domestic, but I don't have a complaint warrant. So I actually just emailed the domestic and the regular prosecutor and said, hey, we have this motion up tomorrow. I don't know what docket it is. No, we have, no, we have none, but I did, I sent to another department downtown and asked them if they have any of the old paperwork that they can send me. So maybe we can at least look at it to see, you know, where we're going from here. So if I get anything, I will be sure to let you know. What is your name? And what's a number? Yep, I do have that. Exactly. All right, I'll let you know. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, this is Heather. Yeah. Judge, it's Al. Did you talk to Shannon? Well, I was in the middle of getting ready to email her because I was going to text her earlier when I first came up here and I forgot. So I was going to email her real quick and make sure she's here. Oh, then I'll just text her. All right, bye.
Good morning and Happy New Year all.
Good morning, Judge.
Mr. Parker, are you connected? Mr. Parker, are you connected?
He is, but he can't hear us. Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker. All right. Are you texting him, Miss Phelps? Thank you.
Yes. I just got out of court. I'm gonna sign on again.
All right, you're on, Mr. Parker. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you through the phone, but I can't hear you. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Say something.
Can you
I
hear
can hear
me
you.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Through the,
I
okay.
think we're good.
Yeah, I'm good
All
now.
right, we're good. All right, Happy New Year. Appearances on the Eric Baker matter, please.
We're still waiting for Mr. Lawrence or Mr. William
Okay.
Lawrence. Yep, sorry.
Okay. Anybody got his cell number?
I might have it. Hey, this is James Parker. We're ready for you in Romulus in front of Judge Ryan Oakley on the matter of Eric Baker.
All right, give me your appearance. I'm not waiting for the prosecutor.
Good morning, NDS Detroit by James Parker on behalf of my client, Eric Baker, P 53832.
And good morning, Neighborhood Defender Service by Natalie Phelps, P 83355, also on behalf of Mr. Baker.
All right, so I read the motion, Mr. Parker, and
Yep.
the attachment, which was his discharge paperwork. I mean, it looks like everybody I'm hearing from at least agrees that Mr. Baker needs to be in a facility.
Yes, I agree. He's been diagnosed possibly with an enlarged heart. He has epilepsy, and then he has a number of psychiatric type of disorders that need to be addressed. And this is something I believe that the jail took upon themselves to investigate, diagnose, and then make this type of finding.
Yeah, and it looks like St. James is willing to take him,
Okay.
right?
My understanding is, and I haven't gotten back, and this is the one piece that's missing, that the last notification I think we received, they're working out some type of contract with St. James, and they're trying to get Mr. Baker there. I didn't know if the court would be able to help or assist in doing that. I don't know. And if
I
not,
have no idea. Mr. Parker, I'm more than willing to, this has never come up. In 25
know.
years on the bench, I've never had this come up. It seems like the jail wants him at St. James. You think as a counsel, you think it's best for him to be at St. James. So I want him at St. James, but I don't know how to get him there. That's my problem.
Okay. What I
You
could
know
do,
what? Let's do this. Heather, are you listening?
I am.
Could you contact our Wayne County Jail contact and just say, look, we've got this paperwork on Baker that says the jail wants him at St. James, defense counsel wants him at St. James. What can we do as a court to facilitate that, if anything?
Yep, I'll call right now.
I do have a contact name. She is the health service administrator. She is the one that says that in her email that she is working to do all of this. And I have her number.
And who is that and what's the number, Mr. Parker?
It'll be Emily, Emily Ellis, Ellis. Her office number is 313-224-0435. Her cell number is 616-516-1351.
So does she work at the jail?
Yes, my understanding is her title is health service administrator. I never worked with her before.
All right, I'll
But-
call somebody right now and start working on it.
Thank you.
Heather, maybe all they need from us is a minimus that mentions St. James facility on it. I don't know.
I was kind of thinking that too, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll
Alright,
be
so
fine.
if you two don't mind hanging out, let's see if Heather can get some direction, because I'm more than happy to do whatever I can to facilitate it. Sounds like that's where the guy needs to be.
All right then.
Okay, all right. I'll be back. Hopefully we'll have some information soon.
Okay then. I went to the office this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that was crazy. Before my in-person with Judge Ramsey.
Did they let you into Frank Murphy?
Yes, everything, they had taken down a lot of the barriers that they had outside of the front of the building. It's just like there was no COVID, but they did have somebody in the lobby checking you in. And you had to go through those types of procedures.
Yeah. Well, I have it now, but I haven't been to the office since December 14th, so I don't think I spread it around at least.
That's sorry to hear that. I just got my first test, PCR, this past Friday. Yeah. And then they sent me the results, I think Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're pretty fast now.
Yeah, but that sort of worries me. You know, don't they have to send the sample somewhere?
Some of the places can do it in-house, I think. I don't know if more places are doing it, but I went to Henry Ford last week and it came back like the next morning. It was so fast.
Okay. I was surprised at how fast it came back, especially during that holiday period.
Yeah.
That sort of made me worry that they didn't really test it properly.
Yeah. Could be. Were there a lot of people at the office this morning?
No, I saw a lot of people on the sign-up sheet, but when I went in there, I didn't see anybody unless they were hiding. But I had to go in and just get my mail real quickly and then get out.
Yeah.
Because I had that, I really had a 9 o'clock hearing with Judge Ramsey.
I was zooming into all my hearings for this week to get them moved out, and there were like in each Zoom room for 36th district, there was like at least a handful of other attorneys doing the same thing because they tested positive. It's like so crazy.
Parker. Good.
Natalie?
Yeah.
We're all
So
set,
you're aware of the St. James facility?
Yes.
Pretty much. The judge said he
Okay,
wants.
'cause
him to
I
be
just
in
talked
St.
to,
James facility.
Wayne County, and they said as long as it's on the MIT, that they will follow the order.
Yes,
I just need to make
but you
sure that
can
they
zoom
know
in
where
now
it's at.
because
You
we
guys are
haven't
all
finished
aware
yet.
of
We're
it.
just,
Okay, yeah.
finishing up.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
Now, do you know, will they do Zoom hearings, or are we gonna wait till
Today.
something happens next? I mean, because like if we do competency, we send them, and nothing happens till, we get paperwork back. How are we going to handle this next step after he is in St. James?
Okay, no
You know what I
rush.
mean? I mean, will we
Yeah.
continue on
I'll
with
get
his
the
PCC
information.
and his exam?
I missed everything. What did you say, Heather? Sorry about that.
No, I'm just wondering if the Wayne County said that I can do a minimus and just state that he needs to go to St. James facility. But my
Okay.
question is, like, if we send somebody for a competency exam, we wait till we get paperwork back stating that they're able to go on with the next proceedings. What is going to happen if he's at St. James? Are we going to hold the next PCC and they'll zoom in? What's going to be the next steps?
Well, I did refer him for competency. I don't know if that throws another wrench into the situation. Is he well enough to even do an evaluation? Because I don't think the evaluation has been completed.
It has not been done because I contacted them because I always put it in a review status. I contacted them. They said every time that they try to get the competency done, he is always away at the hospital.
Gotcha.
So they haven't been able to. So I don't know if he is put in St. James, if they would be able to go there and handle it.
That's something
Maybe-
we might have to investigate whether or not they can do it at St. James or want to do it at St. James.
Okay.
And then,
Now, are we going to continue on with his next step in the proceedings, or are we going to wait till he's at St. James for a while and gets better? I don't know what the outcome is supposed to be. Do you know what I mean?
you could let me think about it, but
Okay.
what I would prefer is that he obviously gets the
Treatment.
treatment, because it doesn't make any sense for him. Every time we go and have a hearing, he seems to either faint or, have
Correct.
trouble making it through the hearing. So,
I wonder, like, can we maybe give him some time there and just like set this for another date for us all to come back
Sure.
and
a review date, certainly.
update? Yeah, just so that we don't let him slip through the cracks or anything.
Correct.
Oh,
Yes.
he won't.
Okay. All right. So when the judge gets back on, then we'll set like maybe a 2-month date out, and everybody can come back and you guys can give us a heads up on where he's at and what's the next step, unless I get paperwork from you guys before that.
That'll be perfect.
Okay.
When you
Well,
called the jail, who did you talk to? Anybody in particular?
do you remember Colangelo?
That name might sound familiar, but I can't.
I just called his phone number. The officer or deputy did not give me a name. She just said that, yes, they're familiar with St. James and we can go forward, whatever the judge orders, they handle.
Okay.
And they are all familiar with St. James.
Okay. Very good.
All right. So I'm just waiting for the judge to come back on, and it should just be a couple more minutes.
Cool.
Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
The prosecutor just called me. He thought it was Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
That was to what you were talking about yesterday.
I know.
And,
Oops.
and I thought we were talking about Wednesday when I first read your text.
Well, good thing you actually read the email, unlike the rest of us.
Well, hold it now. I just don't know my reading skills. I'll read it and just think that, oh yeah, I know when it is. It's Wednesday. So, I don't know why I caught it.
Good.
Usually
All right, so
when I
back
have
on the
something
record.
in my mind.
Back on the record, Heather says she's got a plan. Did she share it with you?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
All right, so I'll sign a mint. Let's hopefully get your guy where he needs to be.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, so I guess that means motion granted.
Thank you. I did get a
Enjoy
hold
your
of
day.
Bill Lawrence. He told me, he thought it was Wednesday. He's fine with this.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna object anyhow. All right,
All
we'll
right,
get it done today. We'll send it over.
Well,
Thank
do
you
we
very
want to
much.
set the review date so that we all have a date to come back?
March 23rd or March 30th, we'll be back with Judge Oakley, and that is the 2 months that we were discussing.
Great.
I'll take the March 30th, please.
All right, and I will put that on the MIT. So if he's either in Wayne County Jail and or at St. James and they allow Zoom, hopefully they'll be able to put him in front of the camera.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
What
Heather,
time
what's
did
that
you
date? I'll make
say?
a note.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Date and time, I'll make a note in the count file.
March 30th, we'll do 8:30. Those are usually the in custodies.
Awesome.
Mr.
Thank
Lawrence
you.
is jumping on now.
Are you gonna just give them that date?
Mr. Lawrence,
Yep.
we are going to do a minimus for Mr. Baker to go to St. James. And
Okay.
then we are going to do a new review date for March 30th at 8:30 in the morning. I will have that on the minimus, so hopefully wherever he's at, he'll be able to zoom in also. But it's just going to be a review date to tell us what's the next steps. All right?
That sounds good, and I appreciate the update. Thank you. Sorry, I had this scheduled for tomorrow at this time. I apologize.
No worries.
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.